Okay, so we're going to be doing 16 Game of Thrones characters,
Mm-hmm.
and these are the four questions. What do you think their personality is? Do you think they're more on the side of good or bad or in between? Because it's very... There's no, like, 100% good guy and 100%... Okay, there is, but not very often.
Okay.
What do you think their ultimate goal is? So basically, what do you think they want to achieve? And do you think they're still alive?
Okay.
So we'll start with the first character. If I can
All
scroll down
right.
fast enough. Apparently I can't. Okay, so
Okay.
this girl is Daenerys Targaryen.
That's a name.
Yep, the names are very weird in this show, so
She's pretty.
she is.
As for her personality, she's I have no idea. She's seems nice enough. Maybe
Okay,
not a total asshole.
okay.
And she seems like she could probably punch a man.
She probably could, yeah.
That's what I got for personality.
Okay,
She looks like a good guy,
alright.
and uh, I have no fucking idea what her goal is. Probably just to like not die.
Well, that's everybody's goal.
Well, yeah, that's true. Mm,
And do you think she's still alive?
yeah, probably.
Okay, so to answer those questions is her personality is she's one of those strong female characters.
Uh,
Um,
so she
basically,
could punch a man.
she could, and I don't think she does at any point, but you can tell there's points that she does want to. But I will say she has, like, killed hundreds of people.
Okay.
Not by her own hand, but by ordering people to do it. I wouldn't say she's 100% a good guy, but not a bad guy either.
Okay.
Her ultimate goal is to become the queen.
Oh,
And in order to do
okay.
that, she basically what she wants to do is she wants to relinquish slavery.
Actually, that makes sense. It's called Game of Thrones for a reason, isn't it?
Yeah, but not everybody wants to be the king or queen.
Okay.
Um, so what she does is on her way to become queen, she has been going to different cities around the world that have slavery. Not every city does, but in one continent they do. And for like until just recently, she did not meet any other characters in the show except for any other main characters in the show
Oh,
because she was in a completely different part of the world. So she traveled to different cities to basically rid them of slavery, but the way she done it was by killing a lot of the masters, as they're called.
oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah. I personally am not a big fan of her because her storylines are really boring.
Okay.
She's a good character, but her storylines are very boring at times where she'll just be sitting around doing nothing most of the time.
Oh, sounds like me.
um, I guess. She is still alive, of course,
Okay.
and she's been in it from the very beginning.
So
As
it
I
was
was
like
saying
10 and a
about,
half, right?
yeah, as I was saying about being a good guy, I'd lean more on the side of good than bad.
Okay.
It's just the way she handles things could be considered bad. Okay, so we'll move on to the next character now.
Okay.
This guy is Eddard Stark, or Ned Stark, as people like to, or as everyone in the show calls him.
Okay. He certainly has an interesting look.
You probably know
Um,
him actually from a lot of memes.
maybe because I feel like he looks familiar.
Yeah,
He
he's
has
the
a
winter is
very
coming
nice
meme.
coat.
He's from the meme. One does not simply walk into Mordor.
Oh,
Same actor,
okay.
different thing altogether. That's Lord of the Rings, this Game of Thrones, of course.
Okay. Um, so his personality, I mean, he seems like he would be that like second main character that's a guy that's like um confident enough in himself, but maybe not the like I wouldn't say he's dumb, but like kind of dense.
Okay.
He also seems like a good guy,
All right.
more or less. His goal, I have no idea. Um, he he looks like he could totally be a singer. He should make that his new goal. No,
that's
it's not
that's not a
because
microphone in his hand. That's a
I
sword.
know, I know, but he totally looks like he could sing. Um, well, what was the last thing again?
Do you think he's still alive?
Mm, yes.
Okay. You're close in some of these. Not the singing part, of course. Okay. His personality is he's very loyal. He always
Okay.
follows the rules. And he's a very honest person.
Okay.
And he is not the second main character, but the main character.
Oh, okay.
However, he dies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he's dead.
Well, that's
And
interesting.
yeah, his ultimate goal really is just for the best for his family
Mm,
and the best for the world.
okay.
Like, he doesn't want to become king, but rather he serves as the king's right hand.
Ah, he looks like a good guy.
He
A
is. He's
good
100%
man.
a good guy.
All
Uh,
right.
so that's his whole thing. He was originally the main character,
Mm.
but they killed him off.
Huh.
So there is no main character at the moment.
Oh, okay.
Everyone is kind of equally as important as the last.
I think I said second main character because I've been playing too many games with female main characters.
Probably, you probably thought Daenerys was the main character.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much all there is to him. He was only in it for one season.
Okay.
So we'll go to the next character. This is Tyrion Lannister, the most popular character.
He looks interesting.
Yeah, he's a
He
very
looks
interesting character.
he looks fun. Um, let's see his personality. Is that an alcoholic beverage?
It's wine, yep.
Because he does look kind of like a drunk.
You'd be right on the mark with that.
Okay. He seems kind of silly.
Yep.
Uh, he looks like a fun guy.
He is.
Um, if I ever went to parties, I would probably invite him to one, but I don't, so I would. Um, I don't know if he would be a good or a bad guy. I guess I'll say in between.
Okay.
And let's see. Mm, his goal is I don't know, to be the very best there ever was at drinking contests.
Okay.
Because that's clearly his entire character, drinking.
Oh, clearly.
And he's uh, I'm gonna say alive.
Yep, you'd be correct in saying he's alive.
Yay.
He's alive, and he is a drunk, but
Yeah.
he's also incredibly smart.
Oh,
He's,
okay.
he's a brilliant tactician, and as for his goal, he's kind of had a few different goals over the seasons.
Okay.
Originally, his goal was just to aid the king, but he hated the king.
Oh, okay.
So he he's very underappreciated by everyone because he's a dwarf.
Oh, a dwarf? Those are
Yeah,
in that?
yeah. Well, there's very few. They're like just it's kind of like it's not a race. He's still human.
Oh,
He's
okay.
just a dwarf. he's that's what they
Okay.
call him. Well, they
I
call
think
him
I
the
kind of
imp,
get it.
but yeah. He would be considered a good guy,
Oh, okay.
but
Yeah.
he's not. I wouldn't say he's like 100% good and he wants the best for everyone.
Okay.
He wants the best originally for his family, but his family also kind of hate him because he's a dwarf.
Uh,
So he's not with them anymore. He's actually with Daenerys.
okay.
He's the first character she meets that is a main character, and that happened in season 5.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
He 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 seems like a good guy.
He is for the most part a good guy. Like he's probably the best tactician we've seen in the show.
Ah.
He successfully defended his city uh, basically by himself.
Yeah, he seems like he deserves people being nice to him.
He does, but there's not many people that are nice to him.
Ah.
Also, he loves whores.
Nice.
Yeah. In fact, he was in a relationship with a whore for like 4 seasons.
Well, that sounds wonderful.
And then he killed her because she slept with his father, and then he killed his father.
Oh, that's kind of that's a interesting plot development.
Yeah, his father absolutely hated him.
Okay.
So he despised him because when he was born, his mother died in childbirth, and
Ah.
he blamed him.
Okay.
Okay, so that's pretty much all for his character. He's the most popular character.
Okay. I can see why.
Yeah, so we'll move on to the next one. This is Jon Snow.
Jon Snow.
Yeah.
He's covered in snow.
Yeah.
Um, that's a. I like that outfit.
it's a good outfit.
Yeah. Let's see. His personality. He seems nice but bitter.
Okay.
Just looking at him. I'm not really sure what else I could say. His mustache kind of gives him a bad guy look, but that's a mustache.
Yeah, I've got a mustache, and I wouldn't call myself a bad guy. So.
Yeah, he seems like he'd be in between good, like not good, but not super bad or anything.
Okay.
Um, his goal is to end world hunger, and he's not a good guy, clearly. And I think he's dead.
Okay. Well, Jon Snow is probably the second most popular character.
Oh, okay.
I would be willing to say he is probably the most good guy character.
Oh,
Because
okay.
his ultimate goal is not to become king or anything. It's basically to protect the entire world.
Oh,
Because in
that's
Game of
cool.
Thrones, there are these things called White Walkers. They are
Hmm.
basically undead zombies. Or well,
Oh,
undead zombies doesn't make sense. They're just zombies.
okay.
um, and basically, they were known in the ancient times to have existed, but nobody really believes that they still do.
Okay.
However, he has witnessed them firsthand,
Oh.
and they are the current threat to the entire world, and nobody really knows they exist. And his
Huh.
goal is to defeat all of them.
That's cool. He's a cool guy.
Yeah, he is. He's one of my favorite characters, that's for sure.
So I'm guessing he's alive.
Yes, he's alive. Although
Okay.
he has
Uh-huh.
died.
Oh,
uh,
okay.
they
That makes sense.
they don't usually do resurrections in Game of Thrones unless they become zombies.
Mm.
But there was a certain instance with him. there was this hero in legend called Azor Ahai who basically defeated the White Walkers before,
Hmm.
and that was several thousand years ago. And people think fans at least think he's probably the reborn version of him.
Oh, okay.
So I would put it to say he's probably the main character.
Oh, okay.
But that could also be given to Daenerys and Tyrion as well.
Hmm.
But yeah, he's alive and he is definitely a good guy.
Okay.
He's always trying to help people. No, even if he doesn't like them, he will try help them as much as he can, unless they're complete assholes.
That's cool of him.
Yeah. So that's pretty much all for him. We've gotten
All
like the
right.
three biggest characters out of the way with now. So we'll move on to the next one. This one is Arya Stark.
All right. She is cute.
She
She's
is.
very cute. Um. Hmm. I mean, she seems nice. She seems like someone who's nice, but could still probably like hold her own if someone like was a little bitch to
Yeah.
her, or a big bitch.
Or a
Either
big
way.
bitch.
Yeah, and yeah, she seems like she's like a helpful person too.
Okay.
Um, I mean, she seems like a good guy, I think. Maybe. Yeah, I'll say good.
All right.
And uh well, since I'm already making up the dumbest shit for these goals anyway, her goal is to work in a toy store and and make kids happy or something.
Okay.
And she's dead, I think.
Okay. Well. Okay. She is alive.
Okay.
Her personality is it's a bit different.
Yeah.
But I'll get back to that. Um, I wouldn't say she's a good guy or a bad guy. I'd say she's directly in between.
Okay.
And her ultimate goal is to get revenge for her family.
Oh, okay.
And she's essentially an assassin.
Oh, she doesn't look like one. That probably makes her a good assassin.
Yeah, that's the whole idea of her character. Basically, she goes to train in this place by by this group called the Faceless Men.
Mm-hmm.
And what they can do is they can change their appearance.
Mm.
And she wants to train to become an assassin so she can get revenge for her family. But
Oh, okay.
okay, saying she's directly in between would be a bit wrong. I think she's a little more on the side of good.
Okay.
Not too much though. Like she knows if somebody's a nice person, she's not going to want to kill them. But if
Huh.
somebody did harm to her family, she'd have no problem killing them. And she
Yeah,
has
that
succeeded.
sounds about right.
She has killed a bunch of characters. In fact, her most recent one was in the season finale of the last season.
Oh, okay.
Um,
So she's
she is
pretty
alive.
major.
But yeah, her personality is basically, since she wants to be an assassin, she basically wants to become no one.
Mm.
She goes by
Okay.
different names throughout the series.
She's really dedicated then.
Yeah, but when at the start of the series, before wanted to become an assassin or whatever, she wanted to become a knight.
Oh.
She didn't want to be like the rest of the women in the world and just be like, marry a like the head of a household or whatever. She wanted to become a knight. She wanted to fight,
All right.
and that's pretty much her character.
Okay.
She completely changes after like the second season, where that's when she decides she wants to like get revenge for her entire family. Actually, be more at the end of the third season, I think.
Okay.
But she is the daughter of Ned Stark
Oh,
and
all
the
right.
half-sister of Jon Snow.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a lot of families in this, by the way.
Oh,
But that's pretty much all of her character.
I'm not gonna remember any of these people's names.
Yeah, it takes a while. Like I've known people who've watched the show, watched it one time entire round, and not remembered half the characters' names.
Uh,
So it's understandable. I had to watch it a second time to get all the characters' names.
okay.
So I'm not expecting you to remember them. But we will move on to the next one now. Slowly. Alright, this is Cersei Lannister or Tyrion's sister.
Ah, she looks like a fucking princess right there. She's pretty.
Yeah?
Um, hmm. I'm not sure about personality. She seems like she could be nice or an ass at times.
Okay.
Maybe she switches in between. I don't know. Maybe she's like completely bipolar. Who
Maybe.
knows? Uh, she seems mm, maybe maybe evil. Maybe I'll say someone is evil for once and not be a pussy.
Okay.
Uh, let's see. Cause she kind of looks like one of those evil stepsisters or something in a way.
She does, yeah.
Okay, and her goal, maybe she wants to become a queen. I don't know. Yeah, I'll say that. And she's, I'm gonna say dead.
Okay, well, you're certainly not far off with her, actually.
Oh,
She is the current queen.
oh, okay. She
Uh,
is the queen.
she,
She looks young
yeah,
for a queen.
she's actually in her 40s, but yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, she was the queen at the start of the series, and then her son became king, so she wasn't queen anymore because
Oh.
her husband died. So the next in line took over. But she is currently the queen again, and she is pure evil.
Oh, okay. I
The
was right
only
about that.
yeah, the only people she cares about are her kids.
Oh.
Uh, so yeah, they're literally the only people she cares about.
She looks so fucking young to be a queen.
Doesn't she? She's been a
And to
queen for a
have
long
kids.
time.
Oh wow, alright.
She is still alive,
Okay.
and I would say she's probably one of the bigger villains at the moment.
Alright.
Though my personal opinion is she'll probably die next season.
Alright.
But yeah, she's pretty evil. She's a complete bitch, and she fucks her brother.
Oh nice. That's always nice.
And at one point, her cousin.
Okay. She's interesting character right there.
Yeah. Not Tyrion. She didn't fuck Tyrion. Her other brother.
Okay.
Tyrion would never do that because
Okay.
he hates her and she hates him.
Ah.
But that's pretty much all there is to her character. So let's move to the next one.